morning. Good morning. Before we get started, just a couple of logistical things. Just want to remind you guys that if you are planning on taking your students home after this, at the end of the program, the students are going to exit out these white doors right here, and you'll have a checkout place to get them signed out. If you're planning on leaving your kids at school the rest of the day, we'll give you a chance to take pictures in the foyer, and then we'll just take them back from you. As you guys know that we're live streaming this, so when I get done here, we're going to have about a 20-second delay to get the live stream going, and then we'll get the program started. Just a couple other things. Obviously, if you have kids, please keep them in your lap. I know that sometimes when our toddlers see their siblings, they want to run up to the stage, and although that would be funny, not really what we want to have. So keep those kids for you. Unfortunately, we won't have an opportunity for pictures in here after the program. Just because of the rules we're trying to follow, we're going to try to kick you guys all out as much as possible. But we understand if you're hanging around in the foyer or outside to take pictures. It's a special occasion, so that will be fine. All right, trying to make sure there's nothing else I want to say. So yeah, just hold tight just a moment. They're going to roll some credits and some music on the YouTube live stream, and then our kids will come in and we'll get started. But thank you so much for being here, getting in here orderly, quickly, and let's get started. So I'm good to go.
Tried to cut these corners, tried to take the easy way. I kept on falling short of something. I could have gave up then, but then again I couldn't have, 'cause I've traveled all this way for something. I take it in, but don't look down. 'Cause I'm on top of the world. Hey. I'm on top of the world. Hey. Been waiting on this for a while now. Paying my dues to the dirt.
It sound pretty good, huh? Yeah, thank you, Ms. Chandler, and thank you, fifth grade students. All right, welcome to our family members, parents, grandparents, guardians, friends. Welcome to our fifth grade continuation ceremony. For those of you who I haven't had a chance to meet, my name is Darian Latimer, and I have the privilege of being the principal here. As I look out, I was thinking this is my 5th year here, so these guys were first graders when I came to Madison. So I've gotten a chance to get to know you guys over the years. Some of you just know me as the person in the kiss and go that's waving, and that's okay. If you didn't get a chance to meet me, it probably means your kids were doing what they should be doing all the time, every day. No, I'm kidding. That's not what it is. But again, welcome. Before we get started, there's just a couple of folks I'd like to thank. First of all, and I don't see him here, but Pastor Corey, actually he's just walking in the back door, so you guys can all turn and look at him right there. That's Pastor Corey. And the Sunnyside staff for just giving us the opportunity to be here. You know, we couldn't bear the thought of doing this without you guys here in person, and so we've had such a great partnership with Sunnyside, so I'd like to thank them. I also like to thank D11 Media. You guys will see them around and, you know, up in the booth for live streaming this for us, so hopefully you guys have family members that are on our YouTube page right now. So thank you to D11 Media. Also, just all of the Madison staff that had a part in putting this together. I'm thinking of Ms. Klipner and Ms. Perkins and our specials teachers and, of course, our 5th grade teachers, and we'll thank them in a little bit. All right. So what a year this has been. A little bit over a year, actually. What a year and a couple months this has been. You know, I was thinking back to the beginning of this year, and 5th graders, you guys can think back to this as well. You know, it seems like it was 5 years ago. August seems like 5 years ago to me. You know, I think we started the school year in kind of this hybrid mode. Remember, some kids were coming in some days of the week, and we were, you know, on remote, and then we did that for a little while, and then we went to full remote, we went to in-person, and we got to see the kids, and we loved it, and then right before Thanksgiving, you guys remember we're furiously trying to get information out to you guys that we're not coming back the week before Thanksgiving, and then we were out through the winter holiday, and it was right around MLK Day. We came back in person, but remember, we weren't coming to school on Mondays, and then we did that for a little while, and then we brought Mondays back, and so I'm like, man, what a whirlwind of a year. And it makes me really think about really three groups of people. First of all, to our students, you guys rolled with it, and you didn't just survive. You didn't just give us a mediocre effort, but through all those changes, you guys really excelled, and you did your best, and I appreciated it. Yeah, they did. You know, and it's funny because, you know, I've been in public education 20 plus years now. I promise you, this is the first year that I've ever heard this many kids go, I just want to be in school. I just want to be in school. I don't want to go. I mean, you know, I'd have thought remote learning, you know, I think back to when I was in school, I'd have been like, cool, yeah, I'll do that. But it, you know, I think it really shows. So years from now, when your kids are telling you how much they don't want to go to school, remind them of this time, because I think they really do. They love being with their friends. They love learning in person. So remind them of this. When they're in middle school and they're giving you a hard time, tell them, don't forget about that year where you couldn't go to school. You couldn't. And I want you guys to remember that. And it's kind of funny. I know you can't see my face. I'm being serious right now. Don't forget about this year when you could not go to school. Don't forget about it. I think you guys are better. I think we're better. The second group is just you guys as parents. I tell you what, man, there were decisions that I just had so much angst about, like, gosh, I can't believe I'm having to tell our parents that this class is going out or we're all going out. But I tell you, I talk to other principals around the city, other school districts, and I listen to some of the, just the trouble they have with their community. And, I kind of don't say anything. I keep it quiet because I'm like, man, I don't have that with my community. I've got the best set of parents that any principal could ask for. Like, I have no desire to go anywhere else. I'm going to stick with you guys because you guys are good to me, and we love you guys. So thank you for being flexible with us and helping your kids get through. And then also our teachers. I tell you guys, it would be hard for me to articulate just right now the amount of work that this staff put in. Again, I've been a principal here for, 5 years now, but this year I wasn't a principal. I was just the bearer of bad news this year. And yeah, they griped at me a little bit, but they always got to work, and they always, set on a path to prepare for your students, whether it was doing remote, and a lot of times it was doing both. I hope you guys realize that when we had kids remote and in person, your staff was doing both of those, and that's a difficult thing to prepare for. So thank you. We've got some teachers around, our 5th grade teachers. Thank you for what you do. But with that said, parents and students, one thing I want to remind you of, it's really easy for us to think about the last year and how crazy it was, but I don't want you to forget about the last 4.5 years that we've had, whether it's been at Madison or at another school. 4.5 years kind of pre-pandemic, there were some incredible milestones for your students. They started in kindergarten. You guys can think back to that day. They may not remember, but I know for you guys, it's like yesterday. That first time you sent them off and those pictures you took outside their kindergarten classroom and their kindergarten continuation ceremonies and how little they are. And look at them now. They're ready to go on to middle school. It's a big, bad middle school, huh? Think about the friends that they've made over the last 4.5 years before the pandemic. All the things that they've learned. Many of these students came in, didn't know letters, numbers, how to read, and they're leaving ready to take on the world. So it has been good. It's easy for us to focus on the last 12 or 13 months and say it's been rough and wild and bad, but it's been good. So let's not forget about the years pre-pandemic. And here's the thing: it's gonna get better. I know many of you have students that are older, and you've experienced this, and I know it's cliche, but my youngest is now in 8th grade, and as you guys know, gosh, it goes so fast. So my advice for you guys: take lots of pictures, take lots of videos, and enjoy these next years for your students. All right, so something that we always do before we get on to our awards. Students, we didn't practice this, so we're gonna see if you guys can follow directions real quick. I just want you to stand up right where you are. Students, both classes, stand up. I want you to look down this way, and I want you to give your parents and your family a round of applause for all the support they've given you. Oh wait, I didn't say sit down yet, look. Now it's your turn to get a round of applause. So parents, now we're gonna clap for our... All right, students, you may be seated now. All right, so at this time, we're going to bring our students down to receive their awards and their certificates. So just a little bit of how this is going to go, because you're going to have to kind of take pictures on the fly. We're going to start with Mr. Fran's class. They're going to walk across the front of the stage. They're going to greet Mr. Fran, all of their specials teachers. They'll kind of get their award right in this area right here. So you can snap pictures. On the screen, you'll see their name and all the awards that they won this year. Just making sure that's it. Okay, that's it for that part. So if we can get set up real quick, we're gonna do a quick stage shift. All right, at this time, I would like to present to you Mr. Francisco's fifth grade class. We will begin with Abigail Alzate. Devin Baker. Aiden Bent. Caleb Cabrera Alderando. Samuel Caldwell. Michelina Capek. Madeline Ceballos Basulto. Samantha Esteban. And this student isn't with us today, but we'd like to recognize Madison Gertz. Hopefully Madison is watching online, so hi Madison if you're out there. All right, Xavier Gillespie. Safin Hamad. Angelina Horst. Julian Landa. Samantha Malinowski. Everett Molson. J.L. Ogden. Another student that's not with us today. Hello, Mariah. Hopefully you're here. Mariah Ogilvy. Viviana Owens Lanigan. Denyon Peacock. Landon Rimmig. Tobias Rose. Catherine Roundseville. Andy Salazar. Natalie Sanchez. Logan Sanders. Skylar Shoemaker. Nicholas Torres Luna. Conrad Walters II. Elena Webb. All right, now it is time to introduce Miss Lockhart's 5th grade class to you. We will begin with Analia Alzate. Danny Bates Jr. Ryan Creamer. Liliana Davis. Hunter Dolan. The student is not with us today. Hopefully he's watching online, but Gabriel Elanga Hernandez. Robert Emmanuel III. Isaac Fernandez Jr. Annabelle Goodbody Tomlinson. Skyla Griffey. Another student watching, hopefully online, but let's give a hand to Layla Hahn, not here with us today. Amelia Jarzik. Nope. Oh, Amelia's not with us today either. Taylor Geron, thank you. Johanna Joe. Mariana Johnson. Gavin Lechner. Samuel Mays. Remy Martinez. You gonna leave me hanging? Jordan Mendenhall. Kai Mock. Tyler Nimps. Juan Ordonez Garcia. Alexander Phillips. Riley Rosenkrantz. Randy Salazar. Brianna Soto Bushnell. Lorenzo Tello. Blake Wilson. How about one more big round of applause for all of our fifth graders this year? All right, we've got a quick last-minute addition to the program today. Many of you guys know that our fifth graders did our morning announcements this year, and they did a great job. It was, previously we had done announcements over the intercom, and some of our intercoms are too quiet and too loud, and so maybe that's one of the good things that came out of the pandemic is that our students got to participate in that. So I had the privilege of kind of being behind the scenes with the camera, seeing that. And sometimes there were some really hilarious moments. So I'm going to show you a little bit of the behind the scenes. I promise you there are 100 more moments. So if I didn't get and some of your kids did so good that there were no bloopers or anything. So if you don't see your kid, that's probably why. But just real quick, turn to the screen and you can see, I think it's about 3 minutes, you can just see some of the behind the scenes from the announcements this year.
Our lunch menu is fishy. I can't. Okay, hold on.
Christina McAffel.
Hey friends, are you ready for the joke? I know. I keep saying Sashoni. Shoni. Our lunch menu is turkey, hot diggity dog, or peanut butter and jellies.
Stop it, wrap it outside.
Okay. Alright, librarians and bookworms. Librarians and bookworms, alright. Yum yum mac and cheese and art.
Something funny.
Like what?
Tell me a joke.
I don't know any.
You don't know one joke?
No.
You can't?
Try to get my glasses to.
Okay to smile, okay to have fun. Good job.
Hey.
So now, joke of the day.
And I'm gonna pretend to laugh this time.
Something funny.
No. You make me.
It makes you look like you're looking at the camera.
String cheese. The box just fell. How'd you...
And remember, hey,
I'm so hungry. I just want to eat my jumbo-sized chicken nuggies. Train to Colorado to prepare for. Bookworms. Yeah.
all right, this is the first part. Hey, put your hands on the table.
Sausage pizza or a ham and cheese sandwich.
Yeah. This is what I've been waiting for. Barbecue and pork sandwich.
She's barbecue pork sandwich. I read the line wrong.
Just close the window.
Now, that.
The hair, yeah. That has boom all over it, yep.
Yeah, they provided me a lot of comic relief during lunchtime, so that was pretty good. And there's tons more. Hopefully we'll try to get that out at some point. All right, we do have one more award that we like to give out, and we started giving out this award, I believe maybe 2 school years ago, and we call it our Legacy Award. And this award goes to students that have gone from kindergarten through 5th grade here at Madison Elementary. And you know, we love all of our students, but nowadays, if you know anything about public education, it's pretty rare that kids go from kindergarten to 5th grade at one school. And there's lots of good reasons kids move around, and it's not an indictment if you had to move, but you know, we just think we've had 6 years with these kids, and so we started this again, I think 2 school years ago. So we didn't practice this, students, but when I call your name, I want you to come down here. I want you to just come and stand on the floor right here. You can bring your certificates with you, and we want to give you guys a round of applause. So sorry, teachers, I didn't tell you about this one, but this is a special award to me for those students that have come down. So I'm going to call their names, and we'll give them a big round of applause at the end. So come on down if I call your name. Michelina Capek, Madeline Ceballos Basuto, Ryan Creamer, Liliana Davis, Hunter Dolan, Robert Emanuel, and you guys, yeah, just stand right on the floor. Actually, why don't you go on that step right there? Yeah, where you are, Michelina, perfect. You guys come on in a little bit. Robert, I got Xavier Gillespie, Safin Hamad. Safin, were you with us? No. Was it? I can't hear what you're saying, sorry. Okay. Devin Baker, Amelia Jarzik, she's not here with us, Taylor Geron, Samuel Mays, and yeah, you guys that are coming, you can go on the floor, so we'll make a second row. Taylor, just come down a step, and we'll make a. Samantha Malinowski, Kai Mock, Everett Molson, Landon Rimmig, Logan Sanders, Brianna Bushnell Soto, Lorenzo Tello, Nicholas Torres Luna, and Elena Webb. You guys come on down. Yeah, keep coming, Elena. Keep coming around this way. All right. So I would like you to give a hand to our Legacy Award winners for this year, students who went kindergarten through 5th grade at Madison. All right, and we have a certificate for you. We'll get those to you guys in a little bit, but thank you very much, and good luck to you guys in middle school. All right, you guys can return to your seats now. All right, so this brings us nearly to the end of our program today. Again, just a message to our 5th graders. I'll wait. Thank you. I just want to say to you guys, I know some of you I've talked to in the last couple of days, and you've expressed, you know, that you're sad to be leaving elementary school, and in a sense, we're sad to see you leave as well. But what we know, what the people out here know, is that the best for you guys is yet to come. The best is to come. So many of you guys have talked about, anytime I get a break, I'm going to come back and I'm going to see all my teachers, and we would love to see you when you come back, but we know you're going to have so much going on. You're going to have great new relationships with friends, with teachers, and I want you to enjoy that. It's going to be such a good time for you guys. We're very proud of you. You guys are an outstanding group. One of the things I regret about the pandemic is that we didn't get to have a full year with this group of 5th graders. You know, parents, what you guys need to know is, as an elementary principal, when I have a good group of 5th graders, like, it really trickles down, and the culture of our school is just that much better. And this is that group. You know, we just didn't have them in person all the time, and they've done an outstanding job. I wish I could take them again next year. Would you guys be okay to come back next year? No. Oh, you say that now. You wait till you go to middle school. You'll be fine. But you guys were outstanding, and we wish you well in everything that you do. As you move on to 6th grade, it's going to be an outstanding time. So congratulations to you. All right, we've got one more video that we want to show you. There are Kleenex on the tables. We purposely are going to try to make you tear up here a little bit. And then I'll come back right after the video to dismiss you guys and remind you how we're going to check your students out. So, yep, everybody got your Kleenex? Okay. All right, here we go. Now and then and now.
I can remember when you fit in the palm of my hand. You felt so good in it, no bigger than a minute. How it amazes me, you're changing with every blink. Faster than a flower blooms, they grow up all too soon. So let them be little, 'cause they're only that way for a while. Give them hope, give them praise, give them love every day. Let them cry, let them giggle, let them sleep in the middle. Oh, but let them be little. I've never felt so much in one little tender touch. I live for those kisses, your prayers and your wishes. And now you're teaching me how only a child can see. Tonight, while we're on our knees, all I ask is please let them be little, 'cause they're only that way for a while. And give them hope, give them praise, give them love every day. Let them cry, let them giggle, let them sleep in the middle. Oh, but let them be little. You're so innocent, a precious soul. You turn around and it's time to let them go. So let them be little, 'cause they're only that way for a while. And give them hope, give them praise, give them love every day. Let them cry, let them giggle, let them sleep in the middle. Oh, but let them be little. Let them be little.
If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. friends are supposed to do. Oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. If you're tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song beside you. And if you ever forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you. Oh, find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do. Oh yeah. That's what friends are supposed to do. Oh yeah. Ooh, ooh. You can count on me 'cause I can count on you.
May you have auspiciousness and causes of success. May you have the confidence to always do your best. May you take no effort in your being generous, sharing what you can, nothing more, nothing less. May you know the meaning of the word happiness. May you always lead from the beating in your chest. May you be treated like an esteemed guest. May you get to rest, may you catch your breath. May the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Whoa, may the road less paved be the road that you follow. Whoa, well, here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. You don't need money, you got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'll be sad without you. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it. I want you to have it all. May you be as fascinating as a slap bracelet. May you keep the chaos and the clutter off your desk. May you have unquestionable health and less stress. Having no possessions, though immeasurable wealth. May you get a gold star on your next test. May your educated guesses always be correct. And may you win prizes shining like diamonds. May you really own it each moment to the next. May the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Whoa, may the road less paved be the road that you follow. Whoa, well, here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. You don't need money, you got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'll be sad without you. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it. I want you to have it all. Oh, I want you to have it all. All you can imagine. Oh, no matter what your path is, if you believe it, then anything can happen. Go, go, go. Raise your glasses. Go, go, go. You can have it.
That's always my favorite thing. Those tissue boxes look a little lighter. They look a little lighter. You guys okay? That's awesome. Again, thank you so much for coming. In just a moment, we're going to have our students exit. What we need is for all of our families, you're going to exit right out those doors. And you're, like I said, if you're taking your student from Franz, you're going to kind of look that direction. And if you're going from Lockhart, you're going to kind of look that direction. So, all right, with that, that ends our ceremony. Thank you so very much for coming. It's been an outstanding year. We love you guys as families. Thank you so much. And we'll see some of you next year. All right, thank you. All right, so you guys can head right out those doors right there.